Hello, and welcome to Coffee Cafe Games. Now, you usually don't hear me, but this time I will be speaking. We'll be playing Hollow Knight. For that. Hollow Knight was a Metroidvania game. Can't remember when it was released, but it was released by Team Cherry. I made it more of a success, but in Outer Beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret, for none could tame our 7 souls, yet you met the challenge met. Under Palace Watch, you taught, we changed. Space instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to Bug and Beast, for they have never dreamed. From Elegy for Hollowness by Moment of the Teacher. It's not the complete poem. As I was saying, Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania game that was released by some devs in South Australia, specifically Team Cherry, who made, before this, Hungry Knight. Team Cherry Hollow Knight development was primarily supported by Kickstarter fans that released and basically passed every goal excluding one last one. We'll get to that one later. But I guess I have less to talk about the game anymore. But yeah, I have nothing to talk about anything. Well, I suppose I can just talk about. I will be talking about the lore as it comes up. As of now, nothing really important except that the poem in the beginning isn't the complete poem, which most of it, but higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you again amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats that which others can only dream. Collect soul by striking enemies. Once enough soul is collected, lay to focus soul and heal. Like this. Except I didn't heal. I didn't take any damage. Like a true pro. Amazing. The little coin-like things I'm picking up is geo. Money, basically. And a fair bit of it later on. But this is just the beginning. He didn't delete it, son. I'm gonna become a heretic by eating white bread. Of course. Alright. Hollow Knight is also primarily known for its shortcuts, somewhat like Dark Souls. Higher beings, these words for you alone. Step beyond this point and into the land of the king and the creator. Step into the threshold and abode our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom. Hollow Nest. Hollow Nest indeed. Now time to simulate Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah. Dirt Mountain, the fading town. The reason it's fading is there's like only 2 people in here. Elderbug, this guy right here, and me. Oh, there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Her tone has fallen quietly, see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks to its depths. Wealth, glory, and enlightenment. That darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. The sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad, and travelers robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such a great thing after all. Many used to come, hoping the king would fulfill their desires. Hollow Nest, as it was once called, supposedly the greatest kingdom there ever was, full of treasures and secrets. Now it's nothing more than a poisonous tomb filled with monsters and madness. Everything fades eventually, I suppose. That's Elderbug. He usually just tells you where to go next, gives you a little hint. For all your mapping supplies, we'll be opening soon. Isidel and Conifer. This is where you get most of your maps. Mapping supplies and the like. Well, off to adventure. The Forgotten Crossroads. As you can see, they haven't been repaired, so no one really remembers that they exist. Various weak enemies, a very easy starting zone. Here's a first quest. It's just find all the grubs. There are little creatures around, and Grubfather there gives you free geo and other things. Sorry, I really don't know whatever to say while playing games. Mostly because I never do this, but I have to say, this game does look beautiful. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hollow Nest descend to the variant wilds and fungal groves of the city at this kingdom's heart. All wishes be granted, all truths revealed. This is the Hollow Nest capital, at least. Of course, we can't get through there because this big meanie is in the way. No. He will not attack me. Now. Ah yes, another secret. Screw you and your platforms. I wonder if gotta do something illegal. Pretty sure there's an easier way to go through here, but I'm gonna try a little bit longer. One last time. I'll be coming back here later. These here are called soul totems. They give you soul. That's really it. This long-nosed fellow here is Conifer.
おい、Dan Chats da.
All alone there? Come to explore these beautiful old rooms? Don't mind me. I found a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exclusively lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade. I am working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Of course, yes. Acquired a map. Hold tab to view a map of the current area. View a detailed map of Halnest in the map pane of the inventory. Map can be a useful thing, but alone it won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Isabel. So along every way. She's just opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps time for time. If you miss out on Conifer, she'll sell the map. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping area. She's always so excited to see me. Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself, haven't I? Yes, I should apologize for that. When you spend a lot of time by yourself, and with just your own thoughts, you forget the niceties of conversation. My name is Conifer. I've always loved exploring the world. Why? When I first hatched, I wandered off immediately, leaving my brothers and sisters and poor mother behind. That's why as soon as I could, I moved to Dirtmouth with my wife. A huge, unending kingdom to explore right under Dirt Sap. Who could resist? Anyway, I'll let you return to your travels. With little luck, we'll meet again. Be safe and farewell. Oh. How are you finding my map? I've tried filling it out as much as I can, but every map is work in progress. If you'd like to fill out some of the map yourself, you can purchase some mapping supplies from my wife up in Dirtmouth. We set up a little store to make ends meet. Oh yeah, he's just gonna repeat himself. But as you can see, here's the map. We're obviously in the room with Conifer's face, but get better mapping supplies and be able to fill this thing out. But, oh yes, this sign means there's a hot spring nearby. And this means we're gonna have to fight some things. Won't be needing to heal, don't worry. This is a hot spring. Hot springs do two things. They heal you, and also fill your soul, but they won't save your place. There's very few of them in the game anyway. Benches will save your space, and if you had mapping tools, you would fill out your map. Might as well still the inventory from the tank of it. This is your inventory. You got an old nail, a traditional weapon of wholeness, blent with age and wear. Your focus, a focus collects soul to repair your focus collected soul to repair your shield and heal damage, strike enemies to gather soul. Map of wholeness, personally built up by Conifer. Without a quill, it cannot be updated. And here's the map of the Forgotten Crossroads and Dirtmouth. Oh, and King's Pass, the area we were in before Dirtmouth. Oh. Geo, the currency of Halnest, made from the fossilized shells of various forms, can be traded for goods or uses as a toll in various old mechanisms. Those will come up later. Just cutting the grass. Up there, I think, if I'm correct, is an orb. Yeah, an orb fragment. Orb fragments increase the total amount of soul you can carry. At first, you only start with 3, but you can get 3 more. Although I played this game at least 2 times fully. I don't remember a lot of it, so... Oh, I'm gonna be just stuck in a few segments, but I should... Oof. No. That can happen too, I guess. But, so I might take a while getting through certain areas, but I know what I'm doing. Mostly. Mostly is the word. Ah yes, that sign means there's a stag station nearby. Stag stations are a fast travel method. Stag stations usually have a bench in it. This is the tolls the thing was talking about. Pay the toll, get to use whatever the toll's tied to. This time a stag station. Time to call a stag. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of the station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. I've grown stiff and tired over many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch to the depth of Hall Nest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform, and I'll take you where you need to go. It was a long time ago, but I remember when these highways and crossroads pulse with life. These are the paths that I first carried to passengers when I was young. Those travelers are long gone, yet I still remain. Now it seems just you and I are the futile creatures scratching and squirming all around us. Wait, Team Cherry lied to me. They said these are forgotten crossroads. And why does this guy can remember them? He can take you to various places, but I'll be opening the one in Dirtmouth real quick. I can? And you can't stop me. This place. We near the surface, I believe. There's a town here. You should take the opportunity to rest. This place was once full of travelers, coming and going. It seems much quieter now. Oh. Eager to travel the stagways, just hop onto that platform, give me the signal, and we'll be on our way. That's a statement after saying whatever lore of the area you entered, which you'll always repeat when entering an area via the stagway or calling into the stagway. So that opens the stag station. Now we're just going to Conifer's shop. / Isabel. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise. He's headed down below. He'll pop up occasionally to deliver a new map for the store, but I wish he do spend a little bit more time up here. I have not much interest in retail myself. Now let's see, what's here for me to sell. Wayward Compass. Highly recommended if you're having trouble finding a way. In the maze of ruins below us, try this charm. It will pinpoint your location on your map. It's incredibly helpful for finding your bearings in unfamiliar locations. We'll be buying the quill, but I'll read everything else first. You'll need this if you want to update your map with new areas explored. It's essential for anyone serious about mapping. Bench pin. These pins mark benches and other rest spots in your map. Useful if you're exhausted and just need to find somewhere to sit. Cocoon pin. Have you seen those beautiful blue cocoons? I made a pin of one of these pins so you can keep track of them. Pretty but very delicate. Please be careful around them. I guess, oops. Vendor pins. Use these pins to mark shopkeepers or any other interesting bugs you find on your travels. Every so often you should pass by and see how they're doing. I'm sure you'll like that. They'll like that. Stagway pins. These pin marks any stagway stations you visited. They must have been very lively places when the stags traveled through them. Hot Springs pin. I designed these pins to keep track of the kingdom's hot springs, and there's like 3 of them. I haven't visited them myself. I wonder if Conifer will take me sometime. I'm sure you get better use of these pins till then. Scare marker, which, if I'm correct, these 2 markers down here were added in the Lifeblood DLC, which adds a few other things. I can go over DLCs as they come up, or if I remember. These markers are new additions to this shop. You can use them to mark interesting spots on your map. The color's quite soothing, don't you think? Same description, but you could use these covers to remind yourself of hard-worn battles. Time to buy the quill. Ah, now I'm poor.
Mobadis.
Of all the places to end up, we picked this dreary town. I thought it was a temporary stop, then my husband becomes obsessed with that old ruin. Now he's spending all his time down there. He argues cartography is a sound business. Other than you, who's buying?
Home Sanjo.
Oh. Are you enjoying yourself down in the ruins? At times my husband makes hollowness sound of wonder, but sometimes it seems like a ghastly, dangerous place. Are you just gonna repeat yourself?
Home Sanjo.
Okay, yeah, you're just gonna repeat yourself. Time to speed run, I'm joking. Oh, yeah. The map gets updated and instead of sketches it's proper drawn stuff.
Madaula.
I swear I never thought I would see such a thing. The Stag Station opened. That building lay silent before even my time. Oh, I've heard tales of the glorious lanes of webbed tunnels of running through the kingdom. Not that I'd be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. Note, due to that statement, Elderbook is actually one of the younger characters in the game. Also, you're pretty content just standing still forever, apparently. A young couple just recently took up residence at the house beside this statement, seeming that they're running a map shop, which may excite adventurous types like yourself. She's a tall bug, the wife. I told her to take a larger house, especially since they're all empty, but they like the look of that one. The way she had to bend to get this thing through, I wouldn't put up with myself. Oh, feeling tired? That bench may be iron, but I'm sure it's quite comfortable. There's no better place to collect your thoughts before heading below. Plus, I enjoy the company. Not that you seem to be the talkative sort. Okay. Yeah, he just says that he doesn't have any other dialogue to say. The reason they chose this house is because it looks like Conifer. I think. Probably. Back to the Forgotten Crossroads. We still have things unlocked and more to come up with. Also, every time I want to buy those, I guarantee you I will probably sit in them. Just cause. I guess I can go over enemy names, the ones that I can remember. This white one right here is a Tick-Tick. They just walk back and forth. The flying one is a Vince Fly. They just target straight for the player. Nothing else. Nah. I don't remember these guys' name, but they shoot little blobs of, well, orange juice, I guess. This is a grub. That's what I was talking about. You can go back to the Grub Father for a reward. Normally I'd run into the shortcut from the top, but apparently I ended up going around instead, so that opens up a shortcut, which allows you to get around better, although I should have ran into this area earlier. I still need 200 geo. Ow. But, oh. Those are the Crystal Peaks right over there. We won't, actually, you know what? We won't be entering in this area proper for a little bit, but there is one thing I can show off. My lovely little friend. Oh, bury my mother, pale in sight. Bury my father with his eyes shut. Bury my sisters 2 by 2, and when you're done, let's bury me too. Oh, this is Mila. Don't you know that? It's one of my favorites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. So what are you down here for? If you came here to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Grab a pick and join in. Bury the knight with her broken nail. Bury the priest something about a crown. I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it. Yeah, like, sure, we can go around this area. Ah, yes. Another soul totem. Bit different design, they vary a little bit. I guess I can show this off a little bit, but we're going back here much later. Also because of this. Can't, you know. It's not reacting to my nail. We're not getting through there for a little bit. There's another way in, but it's too dark. And we don't got any light. I just like breaking things sometimes. Where am I? I have no idea. Good. You know, actually I do have a place to go, though. I may not know where I'm going, but I know where I'm going. What's up here? A little tea set. Ah, yes. Big Chungus. Grubs are usually hidden behind some sort of talent, maybe parkour, combat, or something else. Or even just finding the thing behind a secret wall, so I guess visual intelligence, or something like that. Gotta get my heals in. We'll visit the grub further a little bit later. Don't worry. Mowing the lawn. If I'm correct, this enemy here is a husk. It may act differently than other husk, notably ramming you. That's also a husk. Oh no, we all husk ram you, just that one has a larger hitbox. These are husks. They just ram at you, that's it. Look, another one. Amazing. Ah yes, the Black Egg Temple. No, the Black Egg Temple, that it is indeed a giant bug. Like, it's not made to look like one, it is one. Oh, let me just... It is big. Real big. It stretches in the back around. As you can see, that is the black egg. But that's not why we're here. Oh, hello there. How delightful to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. They're not forgotten, the stag remembers them. Stag remembers all. Like, you're a short one, but you got a strong look about you. I'm Coral. I've something of an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of them is the most intriguing, standing right before us. A great stone egg laying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. In this egg, is it warm? It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. For so long I felt drawn here. So many tales full of wonder and horrors. I no longer could resist. I just had to see it for myself. And what a time to arrive. This dead world has sprung to life. Creatures are riled up and the earth rumbles. The air is thick. I wonder what could have brought it all about. Probably something to do with the intro cutscene. Did you watch that? To preserve in this ruin, that old nail won't just be enough. Although that's a problem, one only has to look around. Plenty has come before us, and most has met their grisly end. Many more equipped than you and I. I'm sure they wouldn't mind a fellow explorer to relieve them of their tools. That's a kindness, really. The dead shouldn't be burdened with such things. Got any more? Did you pass? Did you pass that town above? What a gloomy little place, with such majesty hidden right beneath. I suppose that's why they all headed down here. Who could resist such possibilities? The possibilities, indeed. Truly a marvel. Yes, a marvel indeed, Coral. We'll be meeting Coral a few other times. Quite a few times, actually. Wait. You know what? I'll show off the Grub Father and him giving me money. But we'll meet Coral a few other times. He's a friend. I'd like to get that compass. That's not happening as of now, right now. So I'm mostly just hanging out with Geo. Ow. The enemies that are bumbling about, the ones that kind of look like generic flies, are called gruz flies, something that starts with the G flies. They just bumble around, they don't really aim for anything, they don't target you, that's it. Same thing with the little crawlers, too, that I mentioned. As you can see, we got 2 grubs, and there's 2 grubs here. I forget how many there are. Cough up the dough. These larger ones are obviously worth more. I forget how much more. You can do the math. Count the pixels or something, I don't know. Let's explore the middle bit of this area a bit more. Starting here. Yes, really I have no better place to go. Anyway, there's plenty to explore. Oh, don't worry, I got you, bro. I don't got you. Don't worry, we'll be getting him back later. And even if I forget him, the game will find a way to remind me of his existence, so don't worry, the grubs will be freed from their, the capture. The jars do have an explanation of why there is kind of an explanation of why they're all in jars. But, not right now. Not right now. Where am I? That guy up there, that tall fellow on that platform, is called a jumping husk. Take a wild guess what he does. Come on. I'm right here. He just jumps at you. Contact damage, obviously. Somewhat easy to avoid. Somewhat hard to avoid. That's not the proper place. There's another one. They're easy to deal with. Husks are pretty easy to deal with, all except one type of shield husk. They have a nail and a shield. They can block. Ah, come on. Well, since I don't have any mapping supplies, I can guess where I am by just, well, mapping it. But I know I'm on the way to Stag Station, but we won't be going that way. No, later. What's this way? I don't remember. Oh, this is where the nail husk are. They're either attacking or they're defending. They're not doing both. So they're kind of easy to not take damage from, nor the damage I took. That didn't happen. Relying to this. So this means there's a tram station. You won't be getting a tram station ticket thing till way later. Ow. Ah. Can't remember that creature down there name, but they're kind of annoying, but also kind of a source of infinite soul, so they're kind of nice. A little bit. They basically continuously spawn those things, and when you kill the big one, they also spawn 2 of them just out of their corpse, because, you know, hate the player. Ah. When they hit the ground. I didn't even get hit, and I said ow anyway. Wait. Oh, that's where the tram station actually is. Okay. Okay, so. Yes. With the arrow shines pointing towards them. Yes. But here's a tram station. Might as well show it off. Big door. You know. Secret. This game's chock full of them. Secrets to just do with geo, money, well, I mean geo, items, lore even, lore is really hidden. There's one thing that, no, I won't be completing all of it, but a lot of the things are hidden for it. Yes, we'll be actually collecting all the grubs though. Yes, our first boss in a sort of temple. Well, might as well let the boss introduce herself, the Gruz Mother. The only notable thing, and the only attacks he does, is contact damage of the classic zigzag pattern. Don't get hit and you're fine. You know what, better yet, I'll do this boss without healing. I might heal. I might. Oh, never mind. Technically the boss fight is over, but... The interesting thing about Gruz is that they reproduce, by dying, it seems. Open Sesame. Another area we'll be getting to later, but someone laughing in there. I wonder why. There's also a really fancy bench up there. A house we can go into. A man's in the house. Well, a bug, but you know what I mean. Ugh. Oof, you loaf. You wield your nail like a club. See, how much deeper must we go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see, this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you haven't found me, I don't think I've ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I lead an uneventful life in Dirt Mountain. The air in these ruins don't agree with me, so I best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there. And there I can properly thank you for your good deed. You got anything else? You're exploring then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have been lost in the hungers of these caverns. You have your nail though, and I can just tell by looking at you, you know how to wield it. What are you, like, Discount Yoda? Oh, just gonna repeat yourself? Okay. Bye, Discount Yoda. All areas of the shortcut, even if the shortcut is kind of pointless. After, because we had to go through the boss fight, and then just walk through there. The shortcut's kind of pointless, as I already said twice now. On this thing, I forgot what they're called. They have a name. Go pay like $15 to go figure that out somewhere else. I'm not your guide, I don't know all the lore. If you want proper lore, I recommend a YouTuber called Mossbag. He's where I get most of the information from. So there's that. Oh. Okay, I know where we are. No, I don't. I don't. Do I? Ow. Okay, yeah, I have no idea where I am. Good. Lost. And I have a map. Hilarious. Who knew? One can be lost with a map. But, considering the fact that Dora the Explorer can never find anything, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that gets lost with a map. I mean, with a map. If a map, why not use it? Oh yeah, you gotta ask it where you gotta go. Sorry, I'm weird. There's two cues to figure out if the stag is in here, and you don't have to call it. You'll hear him, and then you'll see him. But off to Dirt Mountain. The first, get your thanks from Sly, and then talk to Elder Bug some more, because, you know, that's sweet, delicious lore. As you can see, it's time. He just repeats his lore line, and then repeats his, after that, he'll repeat his default line. I do wonder what these boards say, though. Oh, and what a turn. Our shopkeeper's come home, just wandered back in. I hope for grand tales of his time below, but he seems to remember nothing. Perhaps it was all too much for him. If you're interested in his wares, watch out. He drives a hard bargain, that one. No competition, that's the problem. Bad for the market. Not that he's complaining. Yeah, there's only like 2 shops in there, entirely different businesses. One mapping and one general wear. Did you visit that temple? A strange building, I've heard, although I never dared the journey myself. The braver among us once went there to pray. They felt at peace within its walls. After a while, they stopped going. I wonder what changed. Probably if you heard weird screaming from the inside of an egg, you'd be pretty uncomfortable too. Just gonna... Yeah, I know the bench is comfortable. Thank you for telling me. Oh, no. Here. This is a Sly. Hello, I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like you. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items that may improve your chances of survival. He's got mass charge, which 4 to increase your health, 3 for an orb. He's got a simple key which unlocks one of the 4 locked doors in the game. There's only 4. Oh, the 4th key was added in the God Hunter DLC, or is it Gods and it doesn't matter. DLC, which adds 1 new area, 1 enemy. Actually, it adds quite a bit, but the specific connection to the key, it adds 1 area to fight 1 boss to get 1 key, plus another item, but that item's not important. Gathering Swarm. Do you find yourself leaving a lot of geo as you hurry through the caverns? This charm will make sure that any loose chains find your way back to basically a bunch of bugs will come out and fly around. Yes, we'll be buying this before the combos. Stewart Cell. Life in Hollowness can be tough. Taking hits and getting knocked around, this charm grants you more time to recover after taking damage. Useful if you need to escape from a tight spot. I have used this, but it really doesn't seem to do anything for me. It seems it just lets you move sooner. Lumafly. No, any like lights you see, like lampposts and stuff, they have Lumaflies in them. What's more important, a light to guide your way, or a friend that'll stay by your side? Why not both? Take this bright little companion as you take this bright little fellow as your companion, and he'll light your way to the thickest darkness. Or my name's not Phil Swift. Rancid Egg. I found this under the counter. Some creature must have laid it while I was stuck in the ruins. I suppose you would want to buy it? I won't miss its odor. Rancid eggs do have a use. They're used for, well, I haven't died yet, so let's leave it up to that for now. I might kill myself on purpose, if I don't die. Collected a charm. Equip a charm to activate the powerful abilities. To equip a charm, open charms while resting at a bench. You can't equip charms anywhere else. Except on benches. Because you can't sit on the ground. Oh no, I'm going to look down at the ground. To equip the charm, open the charms menu while resting at a bench. The only charm we got, Gathering Swarm. Don't need to read it off twice. Oh wait, actually yes I do, because it's different. A swarm will follow the barrel and gather any loose geo, useful for those who can't bear to leave anything behind, no matter how insignificant. Well, 1 geo is pretty significant, actually, to be honest. Oh yeah, accidentally clicked out of the window. No, that might have messed up the recording a little bit, but I'm sure it's fine. Back to the underneath, and a lot more jumping. I'll also get to show it off. Off to the Forgotten Crossroads, because, you know, we don't have anywhere else to go. And I can't remember the total number of stag stations, so I can't tell you the total locations to go. But I can tell you, it's at least more than 2. Maybe 3. As you can see, I don't have to pick up money anymore. I can get my servants, my friends to do it. Obviously, I can still pick it up. There's nothing stopping me. They tend to work on bigger amounts of money better, but, you know, it's mostly just so you don't have to pick it all up. It's more just, think it as a efficiency. Yeah, you can have them, they'll pick up any money, but if you, like, just kill the enemy and drop 2, it's kind of pointless. But that's a bit more efficient for the amount of time they take to actually show up and then pick up the money. Also, there's a way to get the coin just to orbit you. If you get like 1 coin and you stand still at the right time, they'll just go in a circle around you. Ah yes, time for the second major boss. But first, yes, this is the boss. These are the minions right here. These are the boss. This is the boss, the whole boss. Oh no, I'm losing against the bosses. I defeat the three evilest enemies in the game. I'm the the False Knight. He's pretty thick. He's a thick boy. Real big bear. Ow. And and this is basically his only attacks. Of course, in actuality, he's a maggot, the lowest form of life in this entire kingdom. You see a maggot, just kill it. It doesn't deserve to live. They're mostly used for manual labor, although they're pretty weak. You can just cheat this boss out by going through there. No, I won't be doing that. I could, but I'm not. I used to do a lot better against this guy, but... you can also hit those little rocks that come from the ceiling into them and do a little damage, but... And what I'm doing here is called nail pogoing. Pogo with your nails. Yeah, hit the ground. There. Dude, calm down a bit. You're gonna break the ground. Don't think the ground can take too much more of your tantrums. Calm down. It's just a joke. It's a prank, bro. Oops. I'm so sorry about this, but you must die. We also get the City Crest. Might as well read up the lore. City Crest, a stone slab bearing the crest of the Hallness capital city, has a insert on the back that would fit into a slot. Now, mind you, this thing, oh, there it goes. Yeah, this game's weird. There is no explanation of why this weapon. No, this weapon belongs to this armor set originally. It's not just some weird thing that the devs put in. So, apparently, this thing's been the original owners of the armor for years, just like this. So, yeah. Be free, my friend. Freedom. Take it. Go. Go, be free! And this is a geo chest. It holds geo. It's not a geocast, like you get like a random GPS coordinate and go there. No, you just, you know what I mean. But, yes, this area is quite a, wait 1 second actually. Before I do that, let's open the shortcut to the area where Conifer was originally, you know. This area. If you missed Conifer, or you already bought his map and you know he left, he leaves this little note. Sorry I missed you. If you feel lost, why not pop up to Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area? Available now for an excellent price. But since we defeated 2 bosses, and well, that boss is, to be perfectly honest, the end of the area. Now there's one more thing coming up, but let's leave that for next time. You know. In Coffee Cafe Gaming, but this is almost over. Well, I have to first enter the thing so we can get a bench, because I'm not quitting not near a bench, because it will put you on the last bench you sat at, and I'm pretty sure it's the one in the station, which is somewhere. So, this is the bench. Open the map. We are in the room with the guy with the pointy head, and now we're in the area called the Ancestral Mound, but well, I guess this is, well, goodbye for this episode. Hope to see you, well, next episode, episode 2 or part 2 or whatever I call these. Oh, one last thing I suppose actually is that there are various menu styles. Each one came out with each DLC. Menu style classic was with the base game. Hidden Dreams was like, it just adds what did it add? It just added some bosses, and yeah, you can see what it says. I'm not reading this off. Grim Troop adds an entire mini questing against the Grim Troop, and some really nice music too. Lifeblood, which is more of a bug, fixes the whole thing. Like it balances things, add a few boss fights, an entire area. Godmasters, that's the name of the DLC. Okay. The final penultimate thing adds in the boss rush mode, I guess. Challenge a boss anytime you want to, and then voids for, well, beating the game. I think there is another one called Infection, which you get for a different ending. We'll be going for the Dream No More ending, which is the penultimate. Well, so, as a finality, this has been Coffee Cafe Gaming, and goodbye. Yes, goodbye.